Dun, 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 dun. Oh, wrong button. That works. Cool. Give me a second. Hang on, guys, really fast. I'm just trying to figure out stuff. Uno momento, please. Okay. I'm gonna turn down that live chat. Okay, cool. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another podcast. I'm not really joined with anybody here today, just because everybody's either sick or they are asleep, just because of time zones. Most of my friends do not live here, and they end up being in another country. I was gonna say something else. But, anyways, welcome back to another podcast. Honestly, I don't know what I'm gonna say today. I did say that I was gonna talk about how my week is going so far since it is Wednesday. But first, I was gonna apologize for the lack of uploads, because I've been basically looking for somebody to do a podcast with me. But nobody, like I said, I usually do my podcasts kind of late for some people, like it's already 8 o'clock. But for other people, they're either barely waking up or they're just like gonna go to sleep just because they're on another part of the US, which is like totally okay with me. But they're like, okay, let's just reschedule then, and I'm like, okay, fine. We end up rescheduling, and then nothing ever happens. So, that's how that goes. I also don't know if my audio's working because I forgot to check it before I started. I just kind of started, so if it doesn't work, tell me. Anyways, about my day. Well, not about my day, how my week's going so far. Mostly how it's going so far is like, it's going okay. But like, you know how it's just like, it's not good, but it's also not bad at the same time? It's kind of like that, except my week's been like really, really busy. Like, Thursday through Saturday is gonna be like hectic. So I probably won't be able to upload until like Sunday, Monday or so. One of those. But I will try to get something out. Or I'll just record how like what I'm doing from like Thursday all the way to Saturday, Which will probably be boring because Thursday, all I'm doing is just getting a $3,000 camera from my school that they're like trusting me with, which I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but it's something. And another thing is that Friday is the homecoming parade for my school. Basically, I'm in charge, well, technically, since I take photos for the district, I'm in charge of taking photos at any kind of event that I can go to. So one of the events that I'm taking photos for is the homecoming parade. And oh my god, the lineup starts at around like 6, so I have to take photos of that. It starts at 6:30, so I gotta take photos of it actively still. And from my school we walk to the baseball field, which is like down the street, less than a mile, I believe. And from that, basically where I go is we have this giant S, and we end up burning it, and I have to take photos of that along with like the crowd that's there too. And it ends around like 8:30, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. That's whenever it ends. But another thing that I'm doing on Saturday is the homecoming football game. I have to get up before 10 o'clock, just so that I can get ready in time, and then I have to go over there by 10:15 in order for me to make it to the game on time, which starts at like 11. So I'm really not looking forward to it, but I enjoy taking photos, so it doesn't really matter. Other than that, my week's been like kind of like a roller coaster. Nothing that eventful happened. I think it's more of the fact that, like, also, off topic really fast, I'm sorry if I stutter, and I'm sorry if I sniffle a lot into the microphone. It's extremely cold in my room, and my nose is really stuffy right now, so that's it. Anyways, back to the topic. What was I talking about? Oh my god. Oh yeah, one of the things that I've been doing for the past, like, day or so, since Monday, I believe. Yeah, I started watching another podcast um, on Spotify from some of my favorite YouTubers. So that's one of the things that's been, like, on my mind a lot, because they're, like, really cool YouTubers, and I actually really enjoy their content, even though it's mostly about, like, drugs and them getting drunk in different areas of the world. And honestly, that's pretty cool. I can't exactly have stories like that yet. I say yet, but I'm probably never gonna have stories like that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. What else? My week's been eh. I don't know, I had to do a whole project by myself because my group's really lazy. Also, hello to the people that are watching right now. The one or two people that are watching right now. Hello. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you a story. And I don't know how it's ever gonna, like, go. Like, how it's gonna be. But I'm gonna do it anyways. So, there was one time, I can't exactly remember when, but me and some of my friends, we were all talking in the cafeteria. And all of a sudden, two of my friends that I'm not gonna name start, like, not physically fighting them, but, like, verbally, you know? Like, they'll start calling each other names and everything. And it got to the point where security had to come. And it was right before I got on the bus to leave to another campus. So it was during our lunch. We were sitting around in the cafeteria, or we were going outside for lunch. It was one of those. But they started fighting a lot. And the security guard comes and he's just like, hey, what's going on, and stuff like that. And they start explaining, like, oh, so-and-so is being, like, really mean to me. And they called me, like, really bad names. And I'm just kind of standing there, like, I don't know what to do, because they won't let me leave. So I'm just kind of standing there, like, I don't know what to do. I'm just kind of, here, tagging along. The security guard looks straight at me, and he's just like, are you with them? And for some reason, that was my chance to get out of, like, that messy kind of thing. But no, I ended up saying, yeah, these two are my friends. And they ended up asking me what was going on. And the fight was over something really dumb. It was over, I think, someone's girlfriend. I think. Either that or they were fighting about something else. I can't remember. But they started, the security guard's like, oh, I don't know what to do then. So they called the principal over. And I guess the principal acted like, I don't know, he kind of sounded like a counselor in some sort of way. And it was just really funny to where, like, I was trying to hold back laughter, just because the principal was like, okay guys, you shouldn't be talking like that to each other, you guys are friends. And I'm just there like, this is so dumb, can I go sit down and eat my lunch or something? Like, please? And they basically kept us there until um until the problem was solved, which they were just like, okay, fine, we won't act like this around each other. And the principal's like, good, go back to lunch. So we all took off, and then they started fighting again. And they weren't fighting as loud, it just sounded like a really bad argument in a way. But they were starting to get like somewhat physical, and I was sitting in between them, and I'm just there like, oh my god, why am I here? So I got up, I grabbed my apple, and I walked all the way. I walked all the way to the cafe, and I just kind of sat there. About 5 minutes later, I see two of my friends getting like, they passed by me, and I looked at them, and they're like, I'll see you after school. And I'm like, I'm not here after school because I go to another campus. And they're like, alright, then I'll see you later. And the security guard's like yelling at them to go. And I guess they went to like OCS or something. And I don't know. It was just kind of weird because it's not that I don't talk to them anymore after that day, but I distanced myself. Distanted. Words. I just didn't want to like be involved with that because at school, well, in class at least, I'm a pretty okay student. I'll like do my work and stuff, and I'm roughly always quiet in my classes except for the ones that I have with like friends. Then I'll be somewhat loud, but I'll try and get most of my work done. But whenever I'm with my friends, it goes to a whole nother level of me being like really awkward and just like all over the place, while other people are just kind of there like, you guys look fucking like psychotic. And I'm just there like, well, sorry, I don't know what to say, because whenever I'm with my friends, it's just kind of like, yo, let's go do this no matter what happens, and we're like, alright, cool. And hang on really fast. Okay. Sorry, my friend is texting me right now. And I have another account on Instagram, which, cough cough, I will not say what it is. You will have to find that on your own. But, they were just like, wait, you have a, you stream? And I'm like, yeah, why? And they're like, oh, what do you stream? And I'm just like, podcasts, and soon to be like video games whenever I find the right equipment for it, because right now mine just kind of sucks. Sorry. But keep in mind, since this account is fairly new, I started it on Monday. I already have 100 and something followers just because of the type of account it is. And like, they'll just be like, I don't know where I was going with that. But basically what the account is, it's kind of like a fan account in a way. Hang on. Okay. Whoops, I turned off my phone. I need it for the live chat. Cool. Hello, person who just joined the podcast. please, if you have any questions or statements or anything, go ahead and type it in the chat. If there are the questions, I'll answer them whenever I see them. But anyways, yeah. Hello, other person. But yeah, some of the people that are on my other account that I haven't, like, that nobody really knows about except my boyfriend. Basically, nobody's seen my face on there. I'm, like, I have, I think, one friend on there that actually, like, and I haven't told him, I haven't told him, like, what gender I am and what I look like in general, but if he ever comes to watch this, then yeah, he'll definitely see, like, what I look like, how I sound like, what gender I But it's not that I'm ashamed of that account, because I'm really not. I love that account. Because it's, like, it's a fan account, of course. But at the same time, it's like, okay, I just started this, I'm close to 200 followers, and that's whenever they want me to do a face reveal. And I'm just like, I just started this, and I already have to, like, get ready to do that. And get ready to probably, 1, lose followers on there, because I'm not the best looking. And 2, I'll probably have to, get ready for, like, either probably mostly hateful comments from people. But there's also those people that are, like, really positive towards me, and just, like, positive in general. And those are, like, really nice people, you know? Give me a second, I need a drink water. But, along with that account, it's like, it's just for my favorite YouTubers, you know? Like, that account, I can screen record videos, and I can edit them, and I can put my tag, like my username on it, and it looks, like, cool, except for the fact that there's a watermark within the actual video, but that's alright. But one of my videos that I posted is close to, like, 300 views already. Actually, wait, let me check it. It is at 331 right now. It's at 331 views, and it's the most viewed. And I'm just like, well, damn. That was one of the first videos I posted. What else? I'm not entirely sure, like, what to really say on this podcast. It's not that I don't have anything else to say. I can probably read, like, something. I don't know. Or we can just do, like, a try not to laugh challenge, you know? I don't know. We can do something. But, here, wait, I can read some spoopy stuff. Give me a second. Let me go on Google really fast. I will do spooky stories. Okay, spooky stories. Top 10 of the spookiest stories you'll ever read. Photographic Memories from Annie Bananas. This is a really short one. I grew up in New Mexico and was always very into the outdoors, hiking, camping, rock climbing, etc. One summer I was 19, I went on a 4-day, 3-night camping trip near my parents' house on my own. Might sound weird, but I had been to this area many times sleeping, one each night. None of my stuff was missing or stolen, and nothing happened, but it freaked me the hell out. That was the end of that one. That was really short, actually. I will read The Little Girl Who Wasn't From Lady Sparrow. I lived in a house from hell for 4 years, from age 11 to almost 16. There was constantly something happening, doors flying open and shut, voices, footsteps. Nothing ever stayed where you put it. I was alone. I was alone there a lot because both my parents worked and I was constantly terrified. One of the most gut-level disturbing things, though, was the little girl in my bedroom. Every time I walked past my bathroom door which was constantly since it was right outside my bedroom, I saw a little girl with blonde curled hair and a rose-colored dress. She stood there staring like a photograph from 1905. I started keeping the door closed so I could walk by without seeing her, but she was always there whenever I opened it. Once I stepped in past her, I couldn't see her anymore, but I could feel her there. She scared me, but I felt really sorry for her because she was trapped there, just like me, but probably forever. As the years went by and the house continued getting worse, she started seeming darker. I started feeling like she wasn't really a little girl. I knew there was something ugly in this house, and I felt it was presenting this sympathetic image to me. Then I started thinking I was completely losing my mind. One day when I was 14, I had a friend from out of town come stay with me for a week. I had told her anything whatsoever about the house because I didn't think she would come if I did. Right after she got there, we were sitting in my room. She left to go to the bathroom, and about a minute later, she walked in with a puzzled look on her face and said, "So there's a little girl in your bathroom?" Yeah. She hangs out in there. Blonde hair? Curls? Pink dress? Yeah. You know that's not really a little girl, don't you? I almost threw up. I was so relieved and terrified and excited and ready to run out of my house, screaming. She wouldn't use my bathroom for the rest of the week, and I started using it as little as possible without pissing off my parents, who did not want to believe. Eventually we moved out and I could not have been happier. I distanced myself from it mentally as much as I could. Then when I was 18, I took another friend on a road trip to pack up a few things I'd left in the house. My parents hadn't managed to sell it and wouldn't for more than 5 years. The minute we got into the property, my friend seemed uncomfortable. When we came around the bend, hang on, okay. When we came around the bend in a long, steep driveway, he went completely white. I could tell something was wrong, but he insisted he was okay, so we got to work. After a while, he asked to use the bathroom, and I directed him to mine. Not 20 seconds after he left, he came running back in, gasping for breath, and slammed the bathroom door behind him. He started blabbing about a little blonde girl who isn't really a girl. All of a sudden, he went dead still, looked me in the eye, and very solemnly said, "She's not happy with you. You left, and you weren't supposed to." We threw whatever we could grab in 2 trips to my car. As soon as I walked him to another bathroom and waited outside and got the fuck out at top speed. Well, it's a really weird story. I'm looking for a short one. Yeah, that works. Okay. The story is called The Drive-By, from formerly Dick Move. We were camping once, driving through some city. My dad was driving, my mom on the passenger seat, and I was kneeling behind them, leaning on the boot that separated the truck from the camper. It was evening, not full dark. We were really talking, and my mom was looking out her window and she screams, "Oh, God. Oh my God. Jane, did you see it?" My dad says, "Yeah, I do. I'm going to slow down and let them by." He slowed down the car. He slowed down, and the car on the right passed us. I couldn't see inside, but their window was down, and the arm hanging out of the window looked to be that of someone impossibly thin. I asked my mom what she saw, and she said it was nothing. My dad backed her up. Years later, I asked them about it again. My mom said it was a skeleton. My mom said it was a skeleton. It was no mask, because you could see through the jaws. It had a tongue and eyes. It was death. My dad backed her up, but years later, after my mom was dead, recanted saying it was a mask because nothing could survive like that. Huh. Wow, well done. That's a really weird story. But, I don't really know what to say about that story. It just sounds really messed up. I don't know how long I've been doing this podcast for, but I'm gonna end it around close to 9 because my boyfriend gets back from church around 9ish, I believe. Hang on. Yeah, he usually gets here around 9ish. And I haven't really gotten the chance to talk to him a lot today, so I just kind of decided to stream because when I finished my government project and I didn't really have anything else to do, so I'm just like, you know what, even if nobody can make it to the podcast, I don't really mind. I'll just do it myself and see what happens. So, yeah, I'll probably end it around 9ish, around there. But anyways, I honestly don't know what I would do if something... I don't know what I would do if something like that was to happen to me. Just because I don't know how I would handle, like, the terror kind of thing. But, I don't know. I've always had, okay, I can tell you one story. Whenever I was smaller, I used to always share a room with my mom because the house that we live in right now doesn't really have enough room for all of us. But now that I'm older, I have my own room. And where my room is located, it's basically like, I'm the closest one to the street. And we have this kind of dip where the front door is. So, my bed is like right where that dip is. So if somebody knocks on the door, I can hear it from my room. And we also have a deck outside that's made of wood, so if anybody that's like walking on there, I can see it. Well, not see, I can hear them. Whenever I was smaller, I was always terrified of that. And when I don't remember where my mom was, or she wasn't home yet, but we had gotten home. No, I had gotten home from school, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go take a nap. And my grandma's like, okay, cool. I'll wake you up for dinner, and I'm like, okay. So, I walked to my room down the hallway. I closed the door, and I crawled into bed, and I started closing my eyes to go to sleep. all of a sudden I hear like footsteps outside on the deck, and I'm like, oh, that maybe my mom's home. So I got up from my bed, and I walked over to the living room, and I looked out the window and nobody was there. I'm like, strange. I'm like, okay, whatever. Probably somebody's like walking outside or something. So I walked back into the room, lied back down, and I closed my eyes, and I tried falling asleep again. But I'm one of the people that always had to have some kind of noise in the background, or else I can't sleep. I do that now, and whenever I go to sleep now, I usually call my boyfriend and we try and stay on the phone as long as possible. But there was a point where we didn't call for like maybe 3 days, and I'm like, well, crap, I don't know what to do now. So I put on some videos of video games that I've already seen, and I just kind of listen to that while I fall asleep. Well, the 11-minute videos that he posts are enough to get me to go to sleep. So I usually watch those every night. But now that my boyfriend starts calling me, I'm like, well, it's kind of hard for me to fall asleep now whenever I need the videos. So I fall asleep with my boyfriend on the phone while watching a YouTube video. And they're both on my phone, so you can't really hear it. Anyways, back to the story. I used to be able to fall asleep listening to a Markiplier video. Just any video, I'll put on a series that I've already watched so I don't miss anything new, and I'll just let it play until I fall asleep. Whale. Another thing that happened was that in the corner of my room, a long time ago, there used to be a really, I was the only one that saw it. There used to be like a dark figure just kind of standing there. And for some reason in my head, hang on really fast. Okay, anyway, sorry. For some reason in my head, the name Dustin came up. And I was like probably 6 years old whenever I saw that figure. So, of course, I was like freaked out. I didn't know what the hell that was. I couldn't see his face, but I saw what he was wearing. It was a suit that was kind of ripped at the bottom of the suit. Like, not like ripped by hand, but like shredded, you know? And I started, and for like his pants, they were like striped. Black and white, kind of like that really old, like prisoner kind of wear. Like the stereotypical black and white prisoner clothes kind of thing, except he had a suit on. That's mostly like all I can remember, but I could feel that he wasn't bad, you know? And you don't have to believe me on this, but damn, that was like a sight to see. But the name Dustin came up in my head, and I'm like, is that his name? So I said it out loud, and nothing like happened. He looked at me with like kind of like what's it called, curiosity kind of thing. Again, couldn't see his face, but I could tell like he was kind of curious, and I'm like, I think I spoke like, is your name Dustin? And literally nothing else. He didn't do anything except like be like, okay, yeah. Of course, he didn't say that. Also, I keep hearing fucking noises. It's scary. But yeah. And honestly, ever since I was smaller, I've always liked the name Dustin. It's really nice. And that's actually what I want to name like one of my future kids. and yeah, pretty much it. Not very interesting, to say at the least, compared to all the other stories um, that I ended up, like, talking about today. But, you know, you get the gist of it. Where I will look up a happy story. Happy. Happy stories. Okay. Let's see. That isn't gonna work. Let's look for another one. Happy stories. I can't find a freaking story. But you know what? I tried. What else did I do? Honestly, at this point, I don't know what to say anymore. Oh, hello, person that just joined. Okay, sorry. I need to start talking. I'm messing with the live chat. Hello, other person that joined. If you want, you can type in the chat. You can ask me questions. Just say something random. Say hi or something. I don't know. You can say anything. I'm trying to think of more stories to tell. Because I already told some spoopy stories. I told one about myself. I told you guys what my day was what my week consisted of. Oh, and I told you about my other account that I have. The fan account. I'm trying to figure out, like, what else to talk about. Oh, 2 people left. Well, I tried. I could look up something on Google. And you know what? Yeah, let's do that. I will look up happy cat videos. Let's do it. Oh yeah, you can see the struggles that I have to go through in order to frickin' do this. Okay. I'm gonna leave my mic there. And I don't know if that'll work or not, but we will check. Okay. We will look up happy cat videos. Okay. Hang on, let me go here really fast and just get that up. Actually, no, I'll do it all the way. You get to see how trippy that one looked too. Now we got to wait for my crappy internet to work. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Wrong one. This one. And now I wait. Oh no. Commercial.
High five.
Okay, let's have no lag. Okay. I want to have a good live stream where I don't have any lag.
FF.
It hurts. What's going on? Buddy! It's me! Oh!
Evie, baby cat. Here. Do you want your balloon back? Yeah. There you go. There you go.
Okay, here we go. Are you ready to spin, Jasper? Here we go. Wow. Okay.
Dang, alright. That was a pretty happy cat video thing, you know. Okay, so now I will go back to this. Okay. Let's see, what else can I talk about in this live stream? It's getting quite close to 9 o'clock already. I don't think I should, like, wrap up yet. But at the same time, I feel like I should, in a way. Hello to the one person that's watching. Well, let's see what my computer will let me do. Let's see if my computer doesn't lag that much. Excuse me. Oh, 4 people watching. Hello. I'm gonna attempt to try and play games. If I can. Let's see. This turned into a series now. We will play Whack Your Boss. Because I have no idea what else to play. I don't know if it's lagged that much that it's not working, or oh yeah, it's lagged that much. Now we wait. Okay. Add. There we go. Activate. Oh my god. Oh, whoops. Allow. Okay. Now we gotta wait again. Because I don't have hotspot. I mean, I don't have internet at my house, so I'm stuck with crappy hotspot. Oh. Okay. I hope my computer doesn't crash. I feel like it is. Oh, lost a person. I just saw this ad. Oh my god. I think the only thing that actually works is the ads. Okay. 24 items.
No, 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 no. Wrong, wrong, wrong. It's come to my attention that you're not measuring up. You'll need to stay late. Again. With no overtime. Your project has to be completely redone. You can't seem to do anything right. Oh, I'm gonna have to write you up again, too. You're just not measuring up.
Ouch.
No, 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 no. Wrong, wrong, wrong.
That's a mood.
No.
I think this turned into like a let's play of Whack Your Boss.
No.
No when, no want, no worry.
No, 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 no. Wrong, wrong, wrong.
Wait, this is a thing? Oh.
It's come to my...
Oh my god.
No when, no want, no worry.
Get her together. Oh, I didn't.
No, 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 no. Wrong, wrong, wrong.
No.
Well. Okay. Well. It's getting close to the time where I'm about to end it, so I will end it on that note of him being like beat against the wall. So, if you like the video, please make sure to like it. And I'm actually quite close to my goal of getting 100 subscribers. I need 5 more left in order for me to get 5. In order for me to get 100. So, I'm actually quite excited because I have something really big planned for that. For whenever I hit 100 subscribers. So, make sure to subscribe so that you get to see the plan that I'm gonna go through with. It'll probably involve a bunch of pain from me, but you know what? That works out perfectly for me. Okay, so thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this week's podcast. The next podcast will probably be Monday or around next week, depending on how my schedule is for school. But as I said, thank you so much for watching this week's podcast. Let me know in the comments what podcast topic or what I should do next, and get ready for some really cool Halloween videos gonna come up. I have a bunch of plans ready for that. So just make sure that you know whenever I upload, because October is gonna be one really great month for me. And yeah, that's honestly pretty much it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next podcast. And hopefully I'll have someone with me. Bye bye.